Hi guys, and welcome back to our On The Move career mode. Now today I'm going to try and do a little bit of a bumper episode and try and squeeze in a few more games than we normally do, but with that there has been times in the past when I've tried to do similar things in terms of making a bigger piece of footage to edit, and it hasn't always gone so well with technical difficulties and footage corrupting, but that is what I'm going to try to do today. So if you're seeing this right now, then the footage hasn't corrupted, which is always a good thing. But as of right now, we are currently 4th in the league. We have 16 points. Juventus are top of the league, 3 points ahead of us. Inter and Lazio are in 2nd and 3rd respectively. They do have a game over us and they are on 19 points as well. So in this episode I am going to try and get a few games in. Obviously some will be simulated as we've spoke about in previous episodes, but we are going to be playing this game against Genoa at the San Siro, and I am, just for this game, just to test him out, I am going to be playing Cutrone up top alongside our new signing Joshua King. So that is the lineup we're going with against Genoa. Let's hope that we can get ourselves back on track after that defeat, that derby defeat against Inter Milan. And here we are guys at the San Siro, trying to make amends for the last time we were here, which I did just mention we did get beat 1-0 by our arch rivals Inter Milan. So let's get back to winning ways. We do manage to break away though. It's Barkley now. Flicks it onto Cutrone. Go on, Money, make your run, but he does give it to King. He comes inside, drops the shoulder, nice turn from King. Can he finish? Surely! He smashed it against the bar and it's been punched away. And on the topic of Joshua King, by the way, it was kindly pointed out to me in the last episode, or the one before, I can't quite remember. He's actually Norwegian. I kept saying he's a young Englishman, and I don't know why I said that. It's a human error. Let's not focus on that too much. Here's Mane. Make your run, Kessie. You stood still, man. It is Kessie, though. We know we can hit them. It is just past the post. Kessie has been absolutely incredible, I must say, though. Well, since we started the series, he's been absolutely incredible. I didn't know much about him. I still don't really know much about him. But since starting this AC Milan career, I've been really, really impressed with him. He's been absolutely fantastic. A beast in that midfield, and he can strike one as well. Knocks it on for Barkley. He strikes one, it's blocked. Only as far as King. Plays it back for Kessie. Back to King. Make your run, Sonny. Nicely. Lays it off for Mane towards the back post. It's Chanaloglu. It's headed. It's 1-0. We finally break the deadlock. It's been coming the last 10-15 minutes. We've really been coming into our stride. We've had chance after chance after chance and shot after shot after shot. And finally, the dominance pays off. It's 1-0. And the second half is underway now. Chanaloglu now is bombing down the middle. They're starting to open up a little bit now. Here is Mane. He takes one touch, hits it, and it's gone in. It's 2-0. It's game over. Finally, we've finished this game off. Do you know what? We're slowly creeping back into the game. We started to dominate a little bit possession-wise, but didn't make many chances or any chances with it. And luckily, they've commit bodies forward, leaving gaps at the back, and Mane has made the most of that. It's 2-0 now. Oh, this is lovely football from the lads. Help him out, help him out. Gives it lovely ball to Chanaloglu. Brings it under control. Still Chanaloglu. Saved. And there goes the full-time whistle, guys. We are back onto winning ways. A 2-0 win. It wasn't as easy as it may have looked. They did have threats of their own, Genoa, but we did manage to overcome them, and 3 points are coming to us. Okay guys, now we do have an away game against Chievo, which we are going to simulate. I have had to rotate the squad quite drastically for fitness reasons, and we do have a game against Juventus in just a few days, so our main first team squad I want to keep as fit as humanly possible. But let's hope that this team can do us justice, and they can't. They lose 2-0. It's another defeat. I suppose it makes the league table a little bit more interesting, but if we look now, we are currently in 5th place, and Juventus are top of the league, which makes this game coming up just as important. We are 4 points away from the top, 4 points behind Juventus, so with a win we can close that gap drastically, if we can get the win, that is. So now we are going into the game against Juventus at the San Siro. I have had to make one small change from our usual lineup, and that is Locatelli, who's going to be playing in that role as the CDM. I'm going to allow Kessie to get forward in this game because we know that he can hit them from range. All the other centre mids seem to be absolutely exhausted just after simulating one game, which is quite odd. But that is the team we're going with. Hopefully it's enough. And we are going to be in for a tough test against what is the best team in Italy. And here we go. Juventus, the visitors. They've got such a quality squad all around. It looks like they've also signed Nathaniel Klein as well, just to add to their list of quality players. And off we go. Can we topple the league leaders? Good challenge there from Masaccio, but they have come forward again. And he's nicked there before the keeper. And they've scored. It's 1-0 to Juve, just under 10 minutes on the clock. And it's already 1-0. I think that's Mandzukic who gets the goal. Played forward. Everyone thought he was offside, and he's got there just before. Sorry, it's Higuain who gets the goal. He's nipped in just before Donnarumma could get there. And it is 1-0. Awful start from us. Oh, it's a good turn now. It's King. He's hit the post. What a chance to equalise immediately. And we don't take it. Here's King. Tries to flick it back in towards Kessie. It is Kessie! And he's hit it wide. It's another excellent opportunity for us to equalise. And it's been thrown away. Fantastic football. You'd expect Kessie to finish from there. But unfortunately, it's gone just past the post. It's still 1-0. Get into him. Come on, man. He's walking into our area, and now it's 2-0. Straight away. We've had two clear-cut chances. Missed them both, and Dybala isn't going to let you get away with that. It's 2-0. Simple as you like. Defenders were too weak. Falling all over the shot. Dybala gets a simple chance to make it 2-0. It's not looking good. King. On to Andre Silva. Tries to come inside. It is Andre Silva. Mane again. Still Mane. Manages to take it past his man into the near post. Headed, and it's an easy save for Chesney to make. Go on, son. Go on, son. Here is Mane. Still Mane. Mane at the near post. Thought I'd just smash it at the near post, see if the keeper would parry it in, because crosses or low-driven crosses haven't seemed to be working. It is half-time, and I think it's been a lot more even than the scoreline would suggest. Yes, we've had 6 shots, we've had plenty more possession, they've had 2, and scored 2 in terms of shots. They've just been clinical and lethal in front of goal. It's something that we are lacking severely at the moment. Can we find a way back into this game somehow? With finishing like that, or like the way we have had in the first half, it's looking more and more unlikely. Nice turn there from Silva. Can Silva finish? He's hit it wide. It's another excellent chance gone to waste. Our strikers just aren't at it today. We could have been 4 or 5 in front. We've played so well. Just can't get that finishing touch. Nice play. Go on, make your run. Kessie still in there. It's still Kessie, and that has to be, I'm sure, is it a free kick or a penalty? The fans are going mad like it's a pen. I'm not too sure. And what is the referee going to give here as well? It's a yellow for Nathaniel Klein. But what's it going to be? It's a free kick from really close range. I'll put Chanaloglu on this one. It is very, very close range. I'll probably hit the wall. Oh, it took a deflection off the wall. Can anyone get the head on it? They can't. That's been cleared away. Help him out. And again, here's Chanaloglu. He turns, and that has to be a penalty. It is a penalty. Do we have a lifeline? And can Nathaniel Klein be seen his second yellow of the game? I don't think he is. The referee hasn't given him a card, but we do have a penalty. Can we get this in? It's Sadio Mane to take the penalty. Come on, son. Come on. And it's been saved. It's a poor penalty. I've got a really bad history of penalties, guys. And there we have it. It just looks like it's not going to be our day at all. They do come forward for the first time in this entire second half, Juve. And they nearly made it 3-0 through Dybala there. And now they do have one final chance. Can they put the nail in the coffin, Juve? They've got it to this left-hand side, got it across goal, and Donnarumma claims with these and expect the whistle to go. It has done. It's 2-0. And I think before the game, I wouldn't have been frustrated or as surprised with this result, but I am going to take positives from the performance, sorry, stuttering like crazy now, because we did play absolutely fantastically, and I'm sure the match stats will back me up on that one. If we take a look, yeah, 58 possession to their 42, 12 shots to their 3. I know shots don't really mean too much, but a lot of them were clear-cut chances. They weren't all just hopeful long-range efforts, but against a team like Juventus, they do have clinical finishes, and that's exactly what's proven to be the winner today. 2-0 to Juve. Okay guys, and with that result we have slipped up yet another place, or 2 places I think it is now. We're now in 8th. We're on 19 points. Let's have a look at this in a bit more detail. We're on 19 points. We're trailing their leaders by 8 points. Juventus are currently on 27. Roma, Inter, Fiorentina, Bologna, Lazio and Sampdoria are all above us now. We're falling behind drastically. Remember the goal of this season is to finish above 6th. So as of right now, this isn't satisfactory. We need to get back to winning ways. We started off this season so well, and we are going to be simulating this game against Sassuolo away from home. We have got a full strength lineup. I'm hopeful that this will be enough. And it's a 1-1 draw. Oh, that is frustrating. Really frustrating. I know a lot of you guys may think, why are you simulating? And it's for this reason, to make it look, make it a little bit more challenging, because if you have watched the rebuild in Sunderland career mode, it got to the point where we were completely running away with the league, and the only thing that made it a little bit more interesting, or could have made it potentially more interesting, was simulating games. And this is what we want. We want to challenge, and also we're simulating games that makes the season one a little bit more quicker, which I've mentioned in previous episodes, because otherwise it'll take us a month or 2 to get through a season in real life, and I want us to try and get through as many teams as possible without rushing it necessarily, but you know what I mean. So the next game we are going to be playing, it's away at Napoli. It's another very, very good team. It's going to be a very difficult task as well. I might have to make a few changes just to try a couple of players out to see if we can get anyone who's going to be a little bit more lethal in front of goal. I will put Niang as a striker, actually. Yeah, I'm going to put Niang as a striker because he can play as a striker. He's got plenty of pace, as we can see there. 86 acceleration, 91 sprint speed, and linking up with King, that could be a pretty decent partnership. We'll see how that goes anyway for this game. And I'm also going to bring Barkley back into the fray and swap him there with Kessie. So that is the lineup. Probably didn't make as many changes as I thought I was going to. But we are going to take on Napoli now. Going to be a difficult task, just as difficult as Juventus, because they do have some excellent players. So let's hope we get a victory in this one. And away we go. Napoli, the opponents. Come on, boys. Let's sort this rut out. But Insigne is driving down the centre from the off now. And he's come straight through us. And put it just wide of goal. We know how dangerous Insigne can be. He's an excellent player in real life and is a very useful player in FIFA as well. It's a good ball for Çalhanoğlu now. Comes back inside, neatly done from Çalhanoğlu. And again, still Çalhanoğlu. He does hit one, and it's drifted wide of goal. Here is Joshua King now. He's managed to get himself a bit of space. Tight angle. And he's hit it over the bar. Well in, Çalhanoğlu. And again, we don't have any support with him whatsoever, apart from the man in the middle. But now here is Çalhanoğlu. He's managed to come through himself. Still Çalhanoğlu. Help him out. He gets it across goal. Oh man, he can't get there. Maybe we should have gone ourselves and just shot with Çalhanoğlu. But it is another chance wasted. And there goes half-time whistle. A very, very frustrating half as well. Both teams really going for it. Napoli have an awful lot of pace in their team, and it's proven a bit of a nightmare to deal with, really. Every time Insigne gets the ball, I just can't get the ball off him whatsoever. His dribbling skills and his pace combined are making it a real challenge here. And as you can see by the stats, it's very even as well. 3 shots for us, 2 for them, and the possession is very close as well. Can we break the deadlock in this second half? We need to just get a goal to ease us. Get it away, man. Go on, Yang, well played. Managing to beat his man there. Help him out in the middle. Dinks it in. Can he get there? Surely his head. It's gone in. It has gone in. It's Joshua King with the slightest touch with his head. And it's done the keeper. He did get a touch in it, the goalkeeper. But he can't keep it out of goal. And finally, we get ourselves a goal. It's dinked in. And King heads it underneath Reina there. Like I said, he did get a touch on it, but it wasn't enough, and it is 1-0 now. Now, can we hold the ball a bit ourselves? It's Kessie. We know we can hit them from distance. It is Kessie, and he's absolutely smashed it in. It's an absolute rocket from Kessie. He's done it again. It's 2-0. Probably against the run of play. Like I said, we haven't had the ball for a good 10-15 minutes. But we do break, and Kessie absolutely leathers one home from range. 2-0. Antonelli with the effort. Oh, it's gone just wide of goal, and that marks the full-time whistle. 2-0. We're back to winning ways against a very, very good side. I actually felt like they were a lot more difficult than Juventus. I think in the end we did have quite a few more shots than them, 8-4, but they were absolutely fantastic and a nightmare to deal with. So I'm really happy with that win. And after that win, we're still in 8th place. We're currently on 23 points. So with a win in our next game, we could possibly and potentially go as far as 6th place, back to where we were previously, as we do have a game in hand. It wouldn't be enough to get us back into that top 5, but it would take us to 6th, and we do have a game against Torino, I think. Torino, who are in the lower depths of the league, so let's hope we can take advantage of their poor form recently. And I am going to give Niang another shout up top, because he was absolutely fantastic in the last game. I'm also going to bring Biglia on for Locatelli and let Kessie run the role that Barkley normally does. And here we are welcoming Torino to the San Siro. Can we continue our winning form? Well, it's not really winning form. We've won 1 game, but let's see if we can get 2 wins on the bounce. Oh, this is lovely football, and it is Niang who goes for the dink. Should have just shot normally. Don't have a clue why I've done that. Now this is a good ball for Silva to chase. He gets it across goal towards Niang. Leathered over the bar. Now here is Niang again. He's causing all sorts of problems. He dummies the ball, hits it, and it is 1-0. Niang has been on absolute fire since I've put him as a striker. He's been fantastic. Such a threat, getting in behind the defence, which is something I've been wanting our strikers to do. King and Silva haven't been doing that as much, and it's proven fantastic for us. It is 1-0. Here is Belotti, who we know is very dangerous. Get away, get it away! And straight away they've equalised. Belotti, who is becoming a world-known name in recent seasons, has put Torino back level. It's a fantastic piece of skill there. He's muscled his way past Bernucci and smashed it into the near post. Nothing we could have done. Well, we could have defended better. But it's all square again. Here they come again now, Torino. They've got a little bit of confidence on them now. Get it off him, man. Come on, it's turning out. You're not even there. And it's a good save from Donnarumma to save the day. Just collapsing at the back so quickly. And there goes the half-time whistle. The game started off so promisingly. And then out of nowhere, Belotti decided that he wanted to spoil the party. And since then, we haven't really made too many chances. As you can see, it's a pretty even game. But I think with Niang up top, we still have a chance. He's just a different type of player to Joshua King and Andre Silva. And it seems to be working so far. Let's just hope we can get him in again. Oh, now here is Niang, and he has got him behind. Can he finish? Surely Niang, and it's a simple save for the keeper. He's getting into these brilliant positions. Niang is doing the hard stuff right, and he just can't finish. Come on, you've won the ball back there, then just ran in a circle. Come on. Oh, this is getting ridiculous. I haven't had the ball for about 20 minutes, guys. Haven't touched it. They're just playing it around like I'm not even there, and they're probably going to score now. Come on. Get it away. You're all running away, man. 2-1 to Torino. So frustrating. So frustrating. Torino get the goal. Sami Nasri gets the goal. There's twice there where we've actually got the ball, but then he's still insisting on doing the stupid animation like he's doing the tackle. He's got the ball, so why is he continuing to run around in a circle? It's 2-1. Oh, he's dancing past us. It's gone just wide of goal, luckily. This is just getting ridiculous now, guys. Little things that obviously FIFA just frustrates you with, and it just puts you in an awful mood. Go on, Niang. Have a strike, son. Surely it is! What a finish from Niang! We were saying we needed to get him in behind. He's made a mess of one chance. But he's put it away now. I'm in such a better mood now. What a shot that was. What a finish. Nice play from Silva. Holds the ball up. Dinks it over the top. He's let it nestle onto his left foot and he's smashed it in. It's 2-2. And at least we'll be getting a point. It isn't perfect. But it is the full-time whistle. 1 point we are getting from this game. At least it isn't a loss, guys. Okay, guys. Now this is going to be the final game of the episode. And it is going to be a simulated one as well against Benevento. We are putting a full-strength squad out. Please get us the win. They haven't been nice to us recently. Simulating games. And it's another draw. It's 0-0. Which isn't fantastic at all. But here is the league table as it stands. We're currently in 7th place. We're a mile off where we were at the beginning of the season, where we just sat top of the table for the first few games. But it is no longer that way. We're on 25 points. We're 9 points off the top of the table. It is very, very tight throughout the top 6 or 7. So with a few wins, we could quite easily claw our way back up towards the top. But if you have enjoyed the episode, guys, please smash that like button for me. It would mean a lot. And also subscribe if you're not already to become a fully fledged member of the Sarnia Army. The channel's Instagram account is also in the description below, so be sure to follow that for early updates on upcoming content. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.